They've got great arms on top of the great speed. Here is Betts. He takes a strike to begin the bottom of the fifth in a 3-3 game. Mookie single, stole a base, scored a run in the first. Lays off ball one.
Well, basically, because of this outfield, Joe, you have to have two center fielders, and that's exactly what the Red Sox have in Mookie Betts and Jackie Bradley Jr. because of the configuration of Fenway Park.
It's not easy, and these young outfielders for the Dodgers, they started this game with no experience in a game in the outfield here at Fenway. Cody Bellinger stays in, plays center. And that moves Kike Hernandez over to left. Here's a 2-1 pitch. The only work these guys got was yesterday during the workout. Trying to read the ball off the green monster in left, and then those tricky angles in center and right. Betts with a count in his favor, 3-1. Full count.
Show you how rare that swing and miss for a strikeout against left-handers. He just doesn't do that on the year. Less than 11% of his swings and misses. That's really tied for like the third best. He really commands the strike zone.
3-2 from Kershaw. Tough play. That's a foul ball. Would have been brilliant by Turner, and he looks back at the third base umpire and says, "You sure, Chad Fairchild?" Because I just made a heck of a play. He was sure. Here's a look.
Tell you what, I was with Turner thinking that was a fair ball as well. That ball looked like it was going to go left and actually came back over close to the bag with that spin.
Yeah, it hit and went over the base. Looked like a called foul. 3-2 pitch. That's definitely foul. Pitch number 77 coming for Clayton Kershaw. His counterpart, Chris Sale, got into this fifth inning, did not record an out. 3-2. Mookie finished 6th in the AL MVP voting a year ago. This year, he will finish first. Ryan Madson starts to get loose. He walked him. That's laid off the pitch, and that is walk number 2. Handed out by Kershaw, and now Dave Roberts is wondering how much longer he goes with Kershaw. Tonight's telecast is sponsored by Budweiser. Take some out to the ball game. Pretty good at bat there by Mookie Betts. Those foul balls left side, ends up drawing a walk.
Well, in the first inning on the first move, Mookie Betts took off. Kershaw basically leans and has a slide step. He doesn't have that prototypical left-handed kind of deception move where he hangs and either goes home or goes to first. He's going to go home pretty quickly. So Mookie read that, and on the very first pitch, took off.
That's in the air to left, a base hit. Hernandez with a good play to get over and cut it off, but it's 2 on with nobody out here in the 5th. Good jump by Hernandez. That ball gets to the wall. Betts is at least at third, if not scoring.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that Dave Roberts might not make a move right here, but you mentioned it. A great play right here to prevent Mookie from going to third. Dave's checking to see if Madson's ready. And he is going to make a move.
So these two celebrated left-handers, Sale and Kershaw, get into the 5th inning. And that'll be it for Kershaw as well. Leaves a tie game, but 2 on, nobody out for Boston here in the 5th. There have been 58 home runs hit this postseason, which means T-Mobile is already donating $295,000 to hurricane recovery. Your help is critical. Every time you tweet or retweet #HR4HR, T-Mobile will donate another $2 to Team Rubicon. In Game 1 last year, Clayton Kershaw was brilliant. 11 strikeouts, 1 run on 3 hits through 7. Here's one that bounces in from Madson. And the runners advance to 2nd and 3rd with nobody out on a wild pitch.
Well, Madson is known for his changeup, and he spikes that changeup right away. And because the changeup has that spin, you rarely see it bounce that far in front of home plate.
Steve Pearce waits, takes ball 2.
And what the Red Sox do is not only do they put pressure on your pitching staff, but your fielders, your catcher, and they're always an inning away from a crooked number, a big inning. And that's what the Dodgers are trying to avoid right here. They'll give up a run for an out.
3-0. On deck, J.D. Martinez, the DH. Bases loaded. How about some sounds of the game? First base coach Tom Goodwin talking to Andrew Benintendi.
This guy's got a filthy changeup.
This guy does?
Yeah, he throws just like a iron mic.
He's throwing harder now, though.
He goes 98.
98. Curveball.
I couldn't hit against him in DC.
Yeah. Was he throwing that then? He wasn't throwing that hard then, though, was he?
97.
Oh, okay. He was still getting up there.
You can hear Benintendi saying, I pinch hit against him in D.C. That's where Madson started this season. Big in-season pickup by the Dodgers. Bases loaded, nobody out for J.D. Martinez in a tie game. Strike 1 is poured in at 95.
Again, we saw this last series where Madson decided to go out of the windup with runners on, and the bases loaded, nobody out. Typically, you'd like to be out of the stretch. You want to keep everybody as close to the bag as possible to A, turn a double play and not be an aggressive down the line on a pitch that gets away from the catcher, but he is much more comfortable out of the windup.
Strike 2.
Now here's the challenge for Madson. I already told you his changeup's one of his best pitches. The changeup down against J.D. Martinez is the only way his right-handed pitcher can make him look foolish, but he spiked the first one that he threw. Will he have the confidence and the touch to throw it at some point in this inning in a crucial situation?
Martinez 2 for 2. Struck him out. On 3 pitches, Ryan Madson takes care of the Red Sox DH. 1 down.
Well, you can mark this one down. You're not going to see this very often. This is just basically fastball, go get it on the outer half. Then he goes inside for a swing and then follows it up with a higher fastball in the middle of the plate. And that just absolutely does not happen that often from J.D. Martinez.
Here's Xander Bogaerts, who's 0 for 2. 25-year-old shortstop. The end of his best offensive season. 103 RBIs. The first pitch from Madson. Blocked by Barnes.
Oh, what a play there for Barnes to get in front of that power breaking ball. Bogaerts has the benefactor since the All-Star break. Seen more plate appearances with his teammates on base than anybody since the All-Star break.
The 1-0 is down and away, 2-0. Bogaerts with 3 grand slams in 2018. As the bases juiced with 1 out and a 2-0 count. Left side, Machado gets 1 and is safe. Red Sox lead 4-3. The legs of Xander Bogaerts down the line fast enough to give the Red Sox a 1-run lead.
This has been a teeter-totter game. Each team claws back, takes the lead, and then the turn and the stretch by Freese. The ball wasn't hit super hard, and everything looked clean right here. And the turn by Dozier, pretty simple, but you mentioned it. Bogaerts flying down the line.
He gets the RBI, his 6th of the postseason. Madson thought they had turned it. They had not. Now runners at the corners with 2 out, and the batter is Devers.
This is where the Red Sox break your backs with 2-out hits. They did it against the Astros. They've been doing it all postseason. Just when you think you've wiggled out of a situation, they find a way to get a big hit.
That is blocked by Barnes. Another good job by the Dodger catcher. This saved a run.
Wow.
Just able to get the trap door down before that thing scooted to the backstop. Now Madson calls Barnes out to talk. Here are the numbers this postseason: 6 for 19, a home run, 14 RBIs, with a runner on third and 2 out. The Red Sox this postseason. And as they visit on the mound, we'll give you a quick word from YouTube.
YouTube TV. Watch like a fan.
Frigid night at Fenway Park. That is a ground ball base hit by Devers. Benintendi scores, and it's 5-3 Red Sox in the 5th. Another 2-out base hit for an RBI for the Red Sox. The 21-year-old can hit.
Yes, he can, and they're relentless. They really are, and that's the byproduct of offensively all year. This is not a fluke.
Devers on base for the 2nd time tonight. The lead is 2. All 5 runs charged to Kershaw. Kinsler, strike 1. Kershaw struck out Kinsler twice. He flies one into right. Puig with a late break, but he's there to win the inning.